Hey everybody, this is part one of my ongoing DeathKart dune buggy type build here. So we started with a 1996 Ford Mustang, the 3.8 V6, and it's turned into what you see now. So basically it's a unibody car, so we didn't have a frame to work with. So what we did, and this was about 2 years ago, this project's about 2 years old, which got delayed for a while, but we came in, the Sawzall cut off, because this is the door jamb. So we came in, we cut the windshield, and then we came back and then had cut here, took the roof off, and then worked our way down. So this is the original fender well. As you can see, like, it's all still there. We just cut the wall that went up off. I made the mistake cutting all this out on both sides. I shouldn't have, because now I'm gonna have to go back and box it all up. I got a little cut happy when I was doing everything. But yeah, so I just want to show you where we're at. I don't really have videos or pictures of what was started or the progress so far. This is just what we have. But it's 1.25" tubing, and it's all 1/8 inch. These plates are mounted up. I don't know what they are. I think they're 1/4 inch. Pretty thick. So yeah, we attached here, went up. And it's the same thing on the side right here where the windshield we used to go. It attached right there. Going up, coming down to this thing here, which we're going to box all this up and make it all nice and fancy. And then this is what we're working on right now, is the back end here. So I really don't like the way that we went about attaching this, because we had this plate and then it's just welded to the sheet metal here, and it's just not a lot of support. So I want to tie all this into these shock towers, then tie the shock towers in together, which is kind of what we're doing in this video. I've already made some plates, so we're going to tie all of this back up and together, and then we're going to make a whole channel that goes all the way across, and it'll box all that in and make the whole cage and the whole back end of this car really, really solid together. So that's what we're doing. Let's get it. Everybody. As you can see, it's kind of a disaster area around here, so we're gonna get this cleaned up. Well, I hate to end a video like this because, well, we're not quite finished with what I was doing back here. But for the most part, we're there, and some other stuff's come up. Hint, hint, what we got going up here. So, we got some different stuff. It's kind of a priority that we need to do, and I don't want to do this out of order. In other words, I don't want to do what I'm doing over there and then come back to this and pretend like it's all in one timeline. Because things get confusing, because things will be different. But this is so much better. This is a good stopping point in terms of well, it's not a good stopping point because I like to finish it, but we need to come back through, and I accidentally cut out 2 of these. The first one wasn't thick enough, so I've got one the same length. I'm going to cut out a little tiny sliver, and then I'll put it up through here, and then weld it all, grind it, make it look flat, all one piece. Overall, though, I think that came out really well. It's all boxed up. The sides are there. Everything's connected. Really proud of these welds. I'm in no way a welder. I'm strictly hobbyist, and before this, the only thing I've TIG welded was that bumper. So it's coming along really good. The rest of the cage was done by somebody else. You can see these were his welds, and they're painted over, and then now they're dirty, but I mean, it's almost the same thing. I'm sure they're not as good. They don't look as good, But is it structural? Yeah, it's gonna hold so much better. But anyways, it's all tied together for the most part. We'll finish it up on camera. You'll get to see that after the video that this is going to be. But we got some cool stuff coming. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time, and have a good day.